Hi, guys. Can you see us?
We were worried there for a minute. It was not.
I hit the wrong thing. You know, this is why people shouldn't be doing things at 7 o'clock at night. That's one of those things.
Yeah, after a full day in the office on the computer.
Yes, a full day in the computer, for sure. Okay, well, Pink is here. Mo, Violet, Chris, Darcy, and hello, guys. Hopefully we're hooked into the right stream. I think we are. I'm kind of seeing it over there. That's good. That's good news. All right. Now, oh, I got weird duplicate things going on over there. There we go. All right.
Here we are.
I was listed and then I was unlisted, and I'll delete that other one when we're off.
I have vertigo from watching the screens flip.
There we go. Okay, so, yeah, it's Fran here. I gave her a direct link. I messaged her because I was chatting with her a little bit.
Yeah, and I wanted to apologize for
Hello,
not
Debbie.
getting back to her on all of her questions. We should probably just do a Zoom.
We need to Zoom with Fran.
I've been testing out some new things that are in development, and I have had a 4-year-old. So my main job is nanny granny, and 5 days a week, for sure.
So she says.
Yeah.
She's kind of lax on her job. It's okay.
Sometimes I just give her lots of stuff to play with, and she makes a hellacious mess.
And I try to look away.
It's just best.
She had every single one of the nets out. So, you know, the collector of things over here.
You want me to show you my net collection? It's real handy.
Yeah. The baby loves it. Izzy loves it. She thinks it's awesome.
Here's my net collection. Yes, she had every one of them out. You know, she made her. Have we shown them her head?
I think maybe, but not. It's recent. It's going through some changes.
Yes. Okay.
What is she?
She's now on a stick.
And she's got a net. She got married the other day.
Yeah, and here this was. They were married like. I don't know where the hole is. There it is. Okay.
Hi,
Oh, whoa,
hi,
sorry.
hi.
Okay, he was over on this side. Then I had to give her yeah. Okay, probably shouldn't show people things like that.
I don't know what's up with that. You tell her she may want to get out and then come back in.
Who is it?
Fran.
Oh.
Yeah.
We had to get out and come back in, Fran. So it's...
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know. If you didn't know her and didn't know what was going on, you would probably be a little worried.
She's under my bed. Fran, come out, wherever you are.
Oh, yeah, she may need to log back into her, you know, if she's on Chrome or whatever. I just had to redo that thing, too. So, there's some stuff.
Yeah, I'm not in on this conversation. This is way out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, there you go.
We got a lot of things to do.
We do. I'm just checking
What's
things.
that little blipping?
I told her to reboot it. Okay. She's rebooting it. Reboot it, Fran. Where are you? Okay. Don't read that one. That's the slow chat. See, if you read over here, and that's why I keep telling Fran and Violet that if you can have your YouTube studio going, then you get the faster chat. Because, see, that's delayed over there.
Well, I know,
typically.
but this one's closer.
Right. I see.
A proximity, you know?
Yeah. All right. Well, P, you were looking very glam today. You don't usually wear that shade of lippy. It looks... Oh, you're lippy.
Oh, yeah, this is new. This Mariah got me a new
Liner that she uses.
lippy liner.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be eyeliner, but she likes it as lip liner, too.
I like
Dual
things that are
purpose.
multifunctional, you know. Why take up space?
Yeah, there you go. You know. If you go from Facebook to YouTube, you have to log into YouTube. Yes. That could be part of the thing.
Really?
It gets
I
funky.
don't have to log in.
Well, it depends on what device you're in.
Oh,
Yeah, or on, or around.
this is true. I couldn't get any of my comments to stay on.
YouTube's hating on her today. Facebook's hating on her today.
I would type them in, and I had a wonderful one, this long.
Okay, so Violet says, yes, I watch from chat, but there's still a lag, and I haven't been able to use friends. So one of the things that you need to do, sorry guys, this is Thursday Thoughts though, and I get to do a little techie talk on Thursday Thoughts.
I'm gonna go over and mess around with my stuff.
I'll turn her thing on, and then I'll stop chat with
You can
Violet.
talk about this stuff that causes me to glaze over.
She's glazing over.
I'm glazing over.
There we go.
A sip of water here.
Oh, do you see all these little lovely lovelies? Woohoo! Some yummy yummies.
Well, this is what I've been messing with.
Oh, this is what I've also been messing with, along with packaging.
Yeah, Mariah has a real job.
I do have a real job. It's not very exciting most days. It used to be more exciting. Now it's just kind of upkeep.
Maintenance.
Maintenance. Adding French, the proper French, not just the YouTube translate or the Google Translate.
Putting the proper French words in there.
Oh yeah, and well we were having problems too, so Lisa, that could have been us causing issues with the. But you got here. Lisa's here.
Lisa,
Yes.
welcome.
Still no word from Fran. Yes. So I finally, okay, they have been, everything done to them. That
Second gen.
Yes. Actually, I think these are about third gen.
Yeah. Okay, and if you want yours to look like mine, all you have to do
I see.
is take the hole punch and punch out around the edges to make it look a little more
I asked her if she
scallopy.
wanted me to do that. She said, no, because then people can alter theirs the way they want to. And I like that idea.
And see, and I altered this one too. I take punches out wherever I want to. If I already have this stencil and it's mine, I can do whatever I want to.
Hey, we encourage this behavior.
Yes,
Make it yours.
make it yours. And you know, if you don't want that stuff in the middle, just cut it out of there.
Yeah. Or you could even cut them apart and then you could move them all around.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know, whatever. Mariah did do some things. We kind of this was fun last night. Okay, so here's first gen, altered with paper puncher. And this is second gen, okay? So we've got 3 different sizes here, but look at this little dude, this little squashed down one. Isn't he cute?
Uh-huh. And plus I like 3. Well, she likes 3 too.
Yeah,
We
I
like
like
3.
3.
So it's going to come in, there's actually 3 different products, items listed for these doodle business, for the doodle things.
And I'm going to try to
And
keep these where I can
Then
access
within
them.
those, you can either, so I put the arches and the eyes together. You can buy them all together, or you can buy just the arches or just the eyes. Now, I didn't break those sets apart because, you know, you kind of need multiple ones to play with. So, there you go.
Yeah,
Take punches out where you want. That's right.
punch them out.
Punch
See,
'em
I
out.
punched mine out about around the. Well, I didn't punch all of them
I
because there
wasn't-
wasn't room to punch some
I didn't
places.
really agree with these punches.
No,
They're a
she
little
really
too
didn't.
round. I think you need to like double punch them so they're a little more wonky.
I will take that under advisement.
She also made me change my shirt because we weren't going to look. I had my red shirt on because it was.
For Valentine's Day.
Yes. And she told me
At
that we were too
school.
Christmassy and I had to change. So
I said people will, you know, be playing jingle bells.
I told her she was the one that had the wrong holiday on.
I don't know where this is. Oh, there's his friend. And we just decided we didn't like this one, so we just. It's kind of, you know, it wants to be a duck. It wants to be a pear.
Yeah, we didn't include the duck.
I
The
said,
duck-
you know, I
we
don't.
chucked the duck.
We chucked the duck. The duck got chucked.
Might make another set, but this ain't the one.
Yeah.
Didn't fit.
It's still in the file, but it's
So
on
this is
the
a-
back burner.
This made me think of a. Do you remember Nathan? So they had this dog, and then they had this toy thing for the dog, and it sort of looked like a chicken, and it sort of looked like a duck, so they called it Chuck.
He was very enamored of Chuck. Yeah.
Yeah. I always thought that
kind
was
of
hilarious.
like a kid without his.
It's not a chicken or a duck. It's a
See,
chuck.
look at this. I'm really into green here lately. I don't. It's just been really
She's gearing up for St. Patty's Day.
gearing up.
Hey, by the way, so Thursday thoughts. We have settled on a date for our March Madness. Excuse me, I tell you, there's just stuff going on around here. I don't know. Things are,
It's the heat vents. We need to have them,
yes,
irrigated.
irrigated. Our ducks, not the ducks, but the ducks.
Not the tape. The kind of the
Yeah,
the
yeah.
air comes through.
Lots of duck.
I think
there's
it's,
a lot of duck talk.
there's. I think that there's mites or something in it.
Oh, lovely.
I just that's my best guess.
Anyway, so Madness.
Madness.
Yes.
March Madness.
Yes. Our March Madness Art Marathon will start on St. Patrick's Day, the 17th of March. We will be going live at 11 a.m. and we'll go for an hour then, and then come back at 3 p.m. These are all our time, Central. And then we will do that for 2 weeks, each day. The second to last day will be P's birthday, March 30th. And then we will end on March 31st.
Well, yeah, the last day we're just going to kind of
Recap.
Recap and
Decide if, we've
Recap
been
and
crazy
review.
people or, hey, this is just, I don't know.
yeah.
We'll figure out some days that we really do like, because we do plan on streaming more. So this is going to help us figure it out. But we will keep the Thursday chat stuff going, the Thursday thoughts. That will be our little private unlisted thing. Hopefully
Yeah.
we'll do better on the next one. That was my bad, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, so that is the madness.
Alrighty, let's get to the art part.
Well, it's Thursday thoughts. We don't
Thursday
technically have...
thoughts we don't buy. I know, but I do have some
She's
very
all fired
important
up.
thoughts. I am fired up.
She wants
I'm all organized over here. I have my stencils within reach. I actually found my other stencils that I thought were
Well, Mo,
lost.
we hope so.
What?
Hopefully you'll be there as much as you can, and all of you guys that are our regular crew will certainly make it feel a lot better. So we depend on you.
And we understand that twice a day business. I'm not sure if I'm up for that, but I might have to increase my nettle.
You are most welcome, Deb. So glad you're here.
All right. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. What to use, stencil or mask?
Oh, Chris does want to know if it's a special birthday. What year is this? What number?
No, I had that one last year.
So she'll
year
be
was
71.
very, very traumatic. The big 7-0.
I don't think she was all about. She doesn't really care.
Yeah,
She's not really-
I don't even really remember what I did. I know I didn't. I don't think I've.
We haven't had a proper party in
We haven't had a
4
proper
years
in years.
since I had that baby, and then there was a pandemic. Really cuts into the socializing
I mean, it's
between having a baby,
a big
and
hit.
COVID.
we don't know anybody except you guys and the people who live here in the house.
Oh,
And
she
the-
hasn't been able to chat. Okay, well that's
Who
kind of a
can't
bummer.
chat?
Fran's watching, but she can't chat. And see, I think Robin was having that problem with their. I think it's a YouTube thing. I don't know. We're gonna blame it on YouTube.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
angry with Facebook, so I guess we just need to. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
I completely lost my thought there.
You are going to talk about the masks and the stencils.
Oh, okay.
I
All
got her
right.
back on track.
Thank you.
All
Thank
right,
you.
here
Thank
we
you.
go.
I'm back on track. What to use, stencil or mask? Well, actually, these can be used. I've used them as stencils, and I've used them as masks. I mean, nobody can tell you what you can do with your stuff. You just, do what you need to do. And I wanted to especially bring this one in because this impression here on this one, how's it look, Mariah? Is it blowing it out?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Looks lovely. Remember this one from, I think we showed it a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
This was taken from this impression. So, this was stenciled onto, actually I think it was a rub off on something else that I was doing. And then I just went ahead and used it here. So you have that. And the reason I did this one is because all of these are the little swirly doos. This is definitely a mask. But if you wanted to, you could stencil using just that little jobber out there on the outside edge. And these, of course, this is a stencil. I don't know what this, I've used this as a stencil and a mask both, so.
We had this conversation at,
Yeah.
was it, well, this morning.
Yeah. I wanted to get a solid color piece of paper.
And we took Izzy to school, and then we were talking to Brad about it.
Yeah.
You know, what is a stencil, what is a mask?
What is a stencil and what is a mask? And it's just,
Depends on who you're asking.
it depends on who you're asking. All right, look at that. I just grabbed, oh, look, Mariah, I found the rest of that paper.
Hey, Ann.
Okay, this is my palette paper, which I don't, I thought I could print on it. Oh, we'll rip off a piece and maybe use that today.
As a palette?
No, as a,
Of course not. We're not going to use it as what it's meant for.
heavens no. How boring would that be? Okay, now you can see it. Okay, so these little guys I stenciled onto a print, and you can see this was membrane.
Yeah. I think that was
And
the
some-
one that Fran really loved and
Yeah,
got
and
us in gear. And she's
I
like, what is that?
mucked it up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. She'll do that sometime.
Yeah. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of this away. See all this pinky stuff here? Well, we're going to pull the print today and get rid of all that nonsense. Okay, so if I wanted to mask some of this and save some of this pinky stuff here, I could put this on my plate and these on my plate, and then I would have it mask out. Whatever is underneath there is not going to show up. Now, I really need another one of these, Mariah.
Oh, you think it should come in a 4 set?
Well, I think the 3 smaller ones would be really, really nice.
More better?
More better.
Maybe we could shrink down the big one.
I think that would be a good idea, because I don't know how y'all feel about that, but I think I get the feeling this is kind of large. In fact, I was going to take it off and just have part of it be on there. And that way it'd be more of a 3. But you just put them wherever you want to save that particular. Okay, I'm going to do that right now.
Do it.
Do it, do it.
I was also thinking that on this bigger mask, the big octo swirly, that something in the middle of it would be
Oh, here?
a little more
it,
nifty. I mean, it is a mask, so it's supposed to block things out.
yeah, it's supposed to block and save
But
whatever
I
you
don't
have underneath.
always love that.
And I think it might, I don't know. It just depends. We're going to take a whirl at it. But look, I have one ready for you guys.
She has one ready.
I have one ready, and it is so beautiful, and you don't know how much I wanted to pull it all day today.
And it's pulling nicely, which is great. She's not having to wrestle it.
I know. That other day I felt like I was, in the ring, and I was losing.
And her on the ropes.
I didn't have a tag team ready there. But look at those colors. Isn't that just absolutely, this makes me giddy. Now, can you see underneath here? Can you see the other one underneath?
Do I need to zoom in?
Sort of.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta find my other thing.
Now here are the same. I'll tell you what, these little gear things, I love them.
Oh yeah.
They're just so cool. But if you really look closely on this one, you can see underneath here. The big circle was over here, No, it was right
And
down
I'm-
here. Can you see it? Can you see it?
So the big thing is actually one of the urchins. I'm calling those, that's part of the flowers, an urchins. Is that plural? Man. Urchin?
Urchins.
Urchins.
I have no idea.
I have no idea either.
Is Robin with us today?
I've not seen her yet, no. But she might be having the same problems with the
Dadgummit.
dagnabbit.
But anyway, I love this because I think that the sort of greeny, mucky background kind of takes away from all of that Pepto pink.
Is it pukey pink?
No, it's not pukey. Pukey is the kind, you know, that that it's a little paler and it's kind of even wannabe pink. This is a pretty bright. And this, you can tell what colors. Remember,
If you asked Mo, she'd probably say all pinks.
Yeah. I like this combo.
I do too. I'm a fan of those methods.
I can remember Mariah had a boyfriend once, and we were talking about pink and green. He says, well, nobody uses pink and green.
Is that Jody?
And Mariah and I both chimed in at the same time. We do.
We do. Time out. He probably wasn't my boyfriend for much longer after that.
Totally disgusted with us.
Which boyfriend was that? Was that Jody?
I don't know. It was one that didn't last for long. It was when you were attacked. Okay, so let's get back to what we're doing here today. Oh, but I do want to do something else first. Because we have to have open... What?
Mo says your condom matched your art.
Oh, I know. I pulled a large chunk of skin off.
That's lovely.
Yeah. All right, now remember I told you about this one? I really am I'm going to leave this right here so that I don't forget that.
I'm going to back out just a little bit so they can kind of see everything around. Let me know when you guys want me to zoom in. I'll zoom in.
All right, so what I did is I put a bunch of them down here.
Oh, she was very impressed with the overlay colors changing pink. Doodahs.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, that's like reflecting off of your face there. You see that? Like,
what is it?
your stuff on your plate.
Is this my color?
She's just, it made you a little more red, that's for sure. Might have to adjust.
I was supposed to be taking that out.
Well, it didn't. It's kind of
Yeah,
amping you up.
I don't know, amping me up. Okay, I don't really know what I want to do here, but I want to do something that's really revolutionary.
Really? Wow.
Revolutionary. We are going to do another...
She's really getting into these.
I'm
the doodah duties.
The doodah duties. Okay, now okay. It's
Thingy
kind of hard for me
things.
to see this. All right, I want this down here where I've got all the squared off stuff, but I want it to go off the page. Yeah, turn that baby over. And I don't know. This is going to be kind of hard. No, I don't want that one. We've got some.
A squished one.
And see, you can really. Oh, and Mariah.
Yeah.
She got me some open paint.
I did.
And I have been using. We have been having the weirdest stuff going on. I mean, it is
we think weather-wise, I don't know. We don't know if it's a lack of humidity in the house because of the heating.
But I pulled a totally horrible print the other day that just came off in pieces, literally.
Yeah, you may have to go back out and come back in, Penka. There was a little wonkiness. I think we probably freaked it out a little bit. Sorry.
There we go. Okay,
We're having some
I like
technical
that.
difficulties.
I like that.
Do you
I've got
like
a little
that?
bit of overlapping here. Kind of want to watch that because when you're putting down a whole new thing here, it's not the very best to have overlapping. If you want overlapping like I had underneath this one,
Yeah.
you use this and then you tissue paper it off and do it. Okay, all right. Now.
Oh yeah, that's kind of one of the scary things about the unlisted.
What is it?
And Chris, let me know if I have your email or reach out to me, or my email is on YouTube. I think I have your email, but email me and then I'll make sure that you're on the email list, because we're trying to send out notifications to people that are, that I have the emails to. So some of you probably got emails.
Okay.
Okay.
This
She's good
is,
now. All right. Awesome. Yes. Panka is Peppy. Peppy Panka. Yes.
I said, Mariah, who's
Who's that? I was like, that's Panka.
that?
Oh.
Okay. All right. Now, we're going to pull this on this one. So, I can be kind of loosey-goosey here.
Lucy.
But let me tell you what the secret is. If you don't want your brayer pulling up what you have underneath, you've seen how I do it, how I bonk it down here and kind of get it covered. That's what I'm doing. Because if you don't, it's going to pull up the paint that you've got out there. And that is not good.
Not good.
Not good. Not good. Okay, I'm going to try to be really good about. I could use the big one, but actually this is... Okay, see, I'm getting my brayer all gooped up, so I'm not pulling. Ooh, that kind of moved about.
Yeah, you got a little slide.
Oh, no, you don't want to do that. When that happens, you just need to go back in and make sure he's
Secured.
Because you notice the rest of these are not going anywhere. That may be because it has a ton of paint on the other side.
All right, Violet would like to know what causes the paper to wrinkle up after you lay it down on the plate. Is it too much paint still on?
Too much paint. Too much paint. And I've had that happen, and it can create some kind of cool things.
That's right. Panka, yeah, her accordion is... That's some accordion business. Looky there. And I don't even mind that it slid a little bit. Kind of looks a little woo.
Yeah, it did kind of, didn't it? Oop.
Went a little woozy, but that's all right.
Went a little woozy. All right, so we're going to let that dry. And we're going to pull it with another color. And I would turn it, but it's pretty loosey-goosey.
Yeah, and that's a big one. Oh, and look at P using her new little area over there. You see that sliding in and out?
I know, but yeah, did you see me slide it? I took pictures and put them online.
I saw your pictures. I thought you could have backed away a little bit. You went in a little tight, but that's all right.
Oh, well, when I backed up a little more, I got weird things happening with the light. And
now, I will say this. It could be a mixture of things. Like, it could be the paper.
It could be the paper. Oh, and I wanted to talk about my new paper. Because I think it was Violet who was asking about.
Fran and Violet.
Fran and Violet. Okay. Mariah found this because I told her, I said, I want some like the kind that Robin sent me.
Oh, did you notice the size of the swirly swirls?
Oh, yeah.
And there's a whole other thing coming, too. But that's going to be a little while. That's going to be down the road. See, and you guys are getting some serious sneak peeks.
Reason I did this tonight is because I'm not allowed to do this to open.
Yeah.
But there won't be any of this on Sundays.
Mo would like to know if the shelving has marked your paper. No, because we put down chipboard.
Chipboard.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing. Yeah. You do need to put down chipboard because it will.
Yeah, it'll waffle.
Over time, it'll
waffle you.
Indent. Okay, so this is 9 by 12. 100 sheets. Do you remember the price, Mariah?
No, but I can look real quick. One moment.
And I'm trying to find the...
See, the nice thing about me purchasing things now is
But
that
anyway, it doesn't have a weight on here or a poundage. So, I'm not sure. But it was extremely reasonable. And I like it. I will show you. You know what?
All right, so it's Paycon 9 by 12. She wants a sandwich.
Okay, tell Popsy he can fix one for you, sweetheart.
Popsy, I want my peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
We made her eat her broccoli.
But don't make it with anything else, and I don't like mine roasted.
She doesn't want it roasted.
I don't know what that means. Oh, she doesn't want. She
doesn't
doesn't want
want it
toast. And you have to cut off the,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. That's fine. She'll be all right. All right. So
All
there
right,
we go.
back to it. All right, so what,
This is really behind the scenes.
this is why we're doing this privately. We
Oh, goodness.
if you want to know what's happening before you put down the paint, you can pick it up and look at the back side.
We did show her. But you
And that's going to tell you some things, because this is what you're going to see when you pull the print, whatever's there. So if you want opaque paint,
Izzy.
and you do, oh, she wants to show you her head.
She wanted it in the big screen. She figured that out.
It's glow in the dark.
It's glow in the dark.
Yes.
All right, you,
Go back to Popsy.
go eat your sandwich.
I like her with the little net on her face.
I know. She
Yes.
looks lovely.
She is.
She's, yes, there you go.
More
Very
than lovely.
mature.
So, with that in mind, and then what I did, I started off with my new Open-
This is how it is around here all the time.
green gold, yeah. That's amazing. I get anything done.
It really is.
The green gold is the bottom layer. And the reason I did that is because I was having such a hard time getting prints to pull without them all just doing weird.
All right, and so that was $7.66 for 100 sheets.
Yeah, now try to beat that.
That's not bad.
Oh, I think it's great.
Well, I mean, usually you get like a ream for 13. That's
Well, I know, but this is much nicer paper, and it's smooth on one side and textured on the other, which that in and of itself. All right, now look at this. Look at this paint. I mean, and I think that this is.
and this is more of the weirdness that we've been getting with the.
Yeah.
Oh, she has. Oh, a question. Sorry, guys. All right.
Yeah,
she
I
does
don't
know
know
what she wants.
what was going on with that.
Okay. Also, we were talking about Hammermill paper and a list of supplies it's using, like, wrote Hammermill Premium. Yes. So, it is
Yes.
the one with the parrot. I used to have the thing up here. They've actually changed their packaging, by the way, but they still kept the animals on there. They're just smaller. It is 32-pound Hammermill Premium Copy paper.
Color. It has color on it.
Color. It has the parrot.
Color.
Now, the reason that we say this, yes, it is still our favorite, but P is really loving on this
This new
stuff.
stuff. Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
I'm going to pull this print with new stuff.
And we think that it is similar to the Blick sulfite type paper that Robin was
Yes.
that she sent us and we liked so much in the last live stream.
It
So,
it feels and acts
very similar.
identical.
Yes.
So
I
I
would say
think
very
that you
similar.
will be happy if you get that paper, if you can get that paper.
Okay.
Okay, so then I put the stencil down.
Dogs sneezing.
Then I brayered on the turquoise. God, my train of thoughts just. Then I did streaks here. You can see this is kind of the salmon pink.
Is this pukey pink?
No,
No, she
this
still
is
doesn't consider that
this
pukey.
is salmon
Oh, she likes this pink.
on top. Then I did a blue, and I think this is the blue that I used. May have been more the turquoise blue. I don't remember. I should have written that down. And then the lime over here.
Yeah, it was a pretty good deal. I mean, and it's
Yeah.
pretty cool paper. We were liking it. Paycon has some cool paper. Now, for the UK, I was just about to say, and then Mo posted, yes, it's really expensive, I think, for you guys. Yes, and share the details, because Mo, yeah, I don't think it's something, and even in Canada, it's hard to find or very expensive, because I think, what is it, Kathy Arbor was telling me about them.
Yeah, and I wouldn't. I don't think it's noteworthy enough to spend that kind of money on
No,
it.
by-
I just like it because it's really reasonable.
Yeah, and we'll find out if if they have something that is similar. Okay, so Paycon makes some acid-free papers, which are quite affordable. some not acid free. Is there any pH notice on it? It is for, yeah, so it is relief and block printing acid free. So there you go. And I'll be sure, like when we do our Sunday live stream, I'll make sure that I put a link to it.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, back to the printmaking, or the gel plate here.
She's flustered. And the cat's meowing now, too.
Okay.
Shake it off. Put down some paint. Get jiggy with it.
All right. So this is an option, and this is an option. And the reason I'm leaning towards this rather than this is because I already have down shiny stuff. See my shiny stuff? Can you see it? Can you see it? So I'm thinking that this is going to be a much more... I also have this, my miniature tube of red violet. And I like this too, but I think I really like the little bit of, I don't know. I think this is the one.
Oh, Chris wants some green gold. That green gold's pretty awesome stuff.
It is. It is. It is very wonderful. I highly recommend that, as I've got it in the fluid acrylic, and now I've got it in the open.
She's digging on the open stuff.
I am really digging on the open stuff. We may have to go in for more open. All right, now while I'm doing this, because I watched multiple people do this, and I would rather waste a little paint here than lose my print. And that's your two options at this point. Because if you don't have enough paint on your...
All right, you want to roll that out and me explain that?
Okay, see how I'm doing this? I'm coating my brayer so it doesn't grab that surface of that paint. Because it is, in essence, and boy, I'll tell you what, look how fast that's drying.
The weather's been so weird. So the mats that we cut like the stencils with have been like extra sticky because it's so dry.
Okay, I'm going smooth side down. Just wanted to...
This is the Paycon?
This is the Paycon. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know. I did not like how that felt. I didn't like anything about it.
It's just the universe is feeling crusty.
And I want to make sure that I've got a good...
We're glad that you guys all like us that are here.
Okay, it's sticking. I'm not... I don't know, but I'm going to let that ripen.
There you go.
Put that back on the shelf. And I've got one more before we... Oh, actually, yeah. Before we do this.
Now
And I
pretty.
actually... Did I plan that? Yeah, I gotta pull this one before I can use the 12 by... Or the
Yes.
8 by 10. Okay, now... Some weird stuff
Yes,
there.
I will do that, Violet, for sure.
Oh, man.
Oh, sis, we don't just like you. We love you. It's a family thing.
Okay.
Good. Because this is a hot mess around here today.
Yeah, I apologize. Okay. Now, I'm turning this over, and I'm going to try to do it very carefully.
Well, here, I can, yes,
Okay,
this
see
is
it?
on Amazon.
All right, I want you to look at that side. That's what I will be getting right now. But this side looks so great. Why is that? Because this is opaque. The purple is opaque. And it hits this, and this is the blue that I just had out here a minute ago. And this is the yellow. So isn't that, yeah. I'm angry at myself that happened. How can you make that not happen? Well, you don't start with your opaque paint. You start with a transparent. Then you can build up and put your opaque down after you get this beautiful stuff going here. And right now, I don't know. I'm thinking turquoise. We're going to do it. Oh, but I like this other turquoise. See, I have options here. I'm leaning towards this. I just like this one better. And all of my little ones are falling over.
Oh no.
And I have this little guy too. He's a little bit different color too. Oh well. I'm going with this. And I've been opening him up instead of using the flip cap. Have you noticed that? That's just because I think I can get a better... Because I have a tendency just to blop a whole bunch out there, and it really irks me to no end. Spreading that out a little bit so that I don't suck my paint off in my brayer. Look at that. That's
The suck factor.
so,
Mind the suck factor.
now, another one I could have used is orange.
Oh, yes. Or you could do that on the other side. No. Just going in. It's not complicated, thanks.
Well, I've already got a whole lot going on there, and
Yeah.
I'm not loving the whole... Everything is drying at warp drive, and I don't know what that funny little mark is out there. I don't know what happened there, what caused that. But I'm not gonna... Okay, more of my paper. I'm putting the smooth side down. That's what Robin told me to do.
When Robin suggests things, we do listen.
I do. Now, I will test them.
We'll usually go rogue. Just to make sure.
Yeah.
Partially
But
because
I'll-
sometimes she
she's-
forgets.
Yeah, that really is more of that than an intentional just blowing it off. Okay, so I'm going to read you my note here. I must pick it up because... Okay, it says, notice, backside is what you see on the plate. This side is really nice, but it's just not what you're actually going to see. So, what needs to be done? My options, well, I just went with something I didn't even write down here. I said I could ombre it. I could ombre it up and down, or I could ombre it horizontally. I could have used, and here's what I did. I used a contrasting opaque color. The turquoise, and this is actually semi-opaque. And I could have used a metallic, but I didn't use a metallic because it already had metallic down there.
Yeah.
And it will be showing up.
There's plenty
hopefully.
of shiny.
Yeah, we got plenty of shiny going on. I don't really need that note, and it's just might complicate matters. Complicate matters. All right, let's get something down on this thing. I don't have to worry about dry time here. And I mean, look at this. I am thinking...
What are you thinking?
I don't know. Orange? Well, what about if we just do a little bit of both? Orange streak down the middle and turquoise here and turquoise there. Yeah?
Sure.
You guys
Yeah.
up for that?
Go nuts.
Or lime green. Yeah.
I'm kind of like, yeah, I like the orange. I like the orange.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're getting kind of down at the bottom on the orange. Whoa.
I know we talked about that the other day. I didn't realize that you had been hitting the orange so hard.
I've been hitting the orange pretty hard.
You need to send me a list.
I will.
Okay.
I will do an inventory.
Yes.
And one of the reasons I'm not using my potted paints is I need to mix about all of them are fairly low. All right, let's see what we can do with Big Mama.
No worries, Mo. Oh God, yeah, nothing's private or secret items or whatever. But there, you can, if you wanna, because I know sometimes you have alternate product links for our lovely UKers Because I know a lot of the stuff isn't available or it's a hot mess crazy price. I love that. That looks awesome.
I don't really know which side I put down here. I think I put down the rough side. Well,
Might
we'll
be
get
going
there.
rough side.
Going rough. Did you see how rapidly my paint was drying?
That's just bizarro.
Not know what's going on with the world.
We need moisture.
My skin says it's drying up too.
Yeah, I've been hitting the lotion pretty hard.
Okay, now we have to decide. I should start numbering these. Oh, look, that lifted. See that?
Uh-huh.
That ain't good.
Oh, there we go.
I don't know, folks. This may just not be one of those things when things don't turn out as they're supposed to.
Well,
Okay, now.
Our family's here, so.
Can you see the ripple? Isn't that lovely?
Pretty excited about that.
Pretty excited about that too.
It really goes with your outfit.
Really does, doesn't it? Maybe that's what I was.
If we get a good one, we should leave on that note.
Isn't that the truth? No, I'm probably rushing it a little bit. It would benefit from a bit more ripening.
Why is that?
Well, that's because your corners dry faster than your interior.
So it might get a little smushy in the middle.
Yeah.
It's kind of like cake.
All right, well, we're just flipping this baby over
There you
and
go.
doing it all the
I was
style.
gonna say. I love that.
But can you see the shimmer?
I can zoom in, maybe. You want me to zoom in? Give it a bit of zoom. There we go.
But that's the little stencils.
Give it a little wiggle. Oh, yeah. There you go.
All right, well, I really wanted to do, but that's okay. We don't have to. We can, let's see if we can replicate this. And hopefully it'll be dry, because you realize that layers.
Well, you got about 12
I'm not-
minutes.
I have about what?
12 minutes.
Well,
We've been
we're-
on for an hour.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. One of the reasons I have these ready to go to pull is because drying doesn't seem to be a factor here.
Yeah.
But yeah. In order to do this, I would need my big plates, and I only have 2 of the 8x10s.
Oh, my.
Okay. So, start with your outside. The bottom layer on this is what is behind, you know what you see here. And you can see I've got your turquoise, and I did the kind of greeny gold in the middle. Brayered it off with the stencil still down. Okay, the stencils were still on the plate when I did my brayering. Then I came in with the plummy purple,
Yeah.
and then pulled it with
I think the baby's going to take a bath.
pulled it with the turquoise. Okay, I think that's a really nice,
All right, those were some serious Thursday thoughts
really
with some
really nice.
Thursday chaos. You know, we're always bringing a little mayhem with our
Yeah.
madness.
Okay, here's one of the.
Oh, did you go get the pile?
Yeah,
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I was supposed to take pictures of this stuff.
Yeah,
I have it.
She didn't. And this is the paper that you don't want. See that?
Which paper is that one?
It's the one that has the lines on it. It's some of that
Oh, the
rice paper.
Yeah, the rice paper that have the lines.
It may be wonderful for some things, but I haven't had very good luck with it on the gel plate. It tears way easy.
It is fiddly.
It's fiddly. You have to be real nice. Okay, now check this out, folks. This is, the first print was turquoise. Then I put the layer of the green gold down.
Now that one I showed. I showed the pole.
pole.
That one.
Yeah. Then went over the whole thing with the orange. But isn't that lovely how some of that blue from the original turquoise showed up
Mo
around
says
the edge?
the eye looks like a turtle.
Oh. Yeah. All right, I'm pretty proud of this one. This is done on, and you can see it's very matte and very dry. This is the printing paper. And this is the slick slide. You can really
Slick slide.
slick
Say it again.
side. Anyhow, you can see here's my altered stencil. And here's
Yeah.
my other altered stencil around the edge there. All right, this red that was on here was left over from, I don't know what it was left over from, but now here I want to show you this print because I don't always pull. Beautiful. Look at that.
Sometimes there's nothing there.
Sometimes there's not. Sometimes I have invisible paint.
Oh, we're finishing up, Chris. This
Yeah.
is it. She's got it. It's 2 a.m. there.
I just have one more here, which I'm very, very
Yes.
proud of this one. I love this one. And I can't remember what I used on the base of this.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it was,
Indian. Looks like you kind of have a mix of yellows.
what it was is I really pressed hard when I was getting all the purple off.
Uh-huh.
So a lot of it stuck to the stencil, or to the mask, whatever you want to call it. And, yeah.
So, hopefully we'll try to replicate some of this business over there on Sunday.
Yeah.
And-
Because some of these we can show because they're in the shop. But some of them
Yeah, you
won't
guys
be.
get the sneak peek. So, there you go.
Yeah. Tune in, and hopefully when I have a little bit more time and I don't have all this other
You know, life stuff happening.
malarkey going
Malarkey.
on, and I have an 8x10 gel print, I will put the one that I'm gonna, because I think that this is going to be, and you know, it might be good because Mariah can make another in between,
Yes, I'll shrink that down in size.
shrink that down. I
and
like
add a third little one.
add a third little one,
Okay.
or maybe even have 4 different sizes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see what kind of fits. I try to get those to lay out a certain way. So that way, also, when I ship them, it's easier to get it in the packet.
Yeah.
So there's, some things
And
there.
I apologize for, I don't know.
All right, guys. Well, we love you. Thank you for putting up with the hot mess crazy around here. Poor piece.
Anybody have any last minute? Yeah.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Any questions?
Make them easy, because at this time of day, I'm not firing at all. And it would be a disastrous thing for me to imbibe with my nettle. At this point, I'll have to go take a nap. Yes.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. Anything?
Have a great week. Love you all. There we go. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you in Makers, and if not, then we'll see you on
Oh,
Sunday.
did you notice my frog earrings?
Oh, she's got a froggy. I said, if you're feeling froggy, then leave.
Oh, and I don't know if she's part of our, but Chris Zerko makes earrings, and she's having a show coming up soon. I can't tell you exactly when.
Well, did you tell her to post that in Makers?
I don't know if I did or not. I think it was in gel printing, but anyway, she was accepted into a show, and she's showing her stuff.
Well, there you go.
And she's selling her earrings, and I told her that I was
Interested?
interested in one pair of them.
Oh.
She has some that have Chinese, Japanese characters on them, and I thought it would go with my bracelet.
Okay.
that I have.
All right, guys.
All right.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.